So shall we start the new topic today? Okay, then write the next heading, that is what? Constrained motion. Constrained motion. Now, if you refer any dictionary or something, you will be finding the meaning of constraint is nothing but restriction or limitations. The first thing you need to understand the meaning, that is what? Restriction and limitations. Okay, restriction and limitations. Now let us come back to our physics. Now, if I want to define the constrained motion, if I want to define the what? Constrained motion, I can be defining like movement of one body depends on another body. Okay, so can I say that motion of one body depends on another body. Okay, so constrained motion is nothing but movement of one body depends on what? Another body, with some limitations as well as some restrictions. Okay, and let us try to understand this by one example. So consider there is a pulley, and this pulley is being fixed. This pulley is what? Fixed. And in books you will be finding, especially in the questions, you will be finding the word, that is what? Atwood machine. So pulley is also called as what? Atwood machine. Now consider here is a fixed pulley. This is your ground or any surface, and on this pulley there is one string, and this string is connected to one body here and one more body on the other end over here. Two bodies are connected. Let's say this is a body A and this is your body B. And let us try to mark some distances also. So consider from here, from the center of the pulley to the block, let's say it is 1 meter, and from the block to the ground is also 1 meter. Okay. So if I apply the force on body A, if I apply the force on body A in the upward direction, and this body A is shifted above at a distance of 1 meter. So what I did, I applied force on body A and this body A reached at this point. Okay. Will anything happens to B? No. Body B will remains here only. But according to our constrained motion, it says that the motion of one body should be dependent on another body. Okay. That means I have to apply this force in what? In downward direction. If I apply the force on body A in the downward direction, definitely body A will be going in downward direction. Yes or no? If body A is going in the downward direction, obviously body B will be going in what? Upward direction. So how the body is moving? This body A is going in the downward direction, and how the body is going in the upward direction. So whenever we are dealing with what? Constrained motion, if we are talking about restriction, restriction, then the restriction is what? Nothing but how body is moving. How body is what? Moving. Okay. And similarly, this body A, how much I am applying the force, whatever the amount of force I am applying, this body A can be moving maximum limit to 1 meter. Are yes or no? How much body is moving? Can I say 1 meter? Definitely body B also reached to a height of 1 meter. Yes or no? So when we are discussing with what? Limitation, then can I say that how much body is moving? Okay. So constrained motion is nothing but the motion of one body is dependent on what? Another body, with some restriction and what? Limitation. And in restriction, what we are going to learn is what? How the body is moving. Either the body is going in the downward direction, either in the upward direction, whatever the scenario is. And how much the body is moving, that we are going to discuss in what? Limitations. Are yes or no? So in constrained motion, we are generally classifying or discussing only the basic things. That is what? In two forms. Either we are going to learn what? First is what? Pulley constraint. You will be finding the same heading in many books. That is what? Pulley constraint. And the second is what? That is what? Wedge constraint. Pulley constraint and wedge constraint. If we are dealing with what? Pulley constraint, then we will be adding one more thing, that is what? String. If we are dealing with what? String, obviously when there is a string, if the string is what? Tight, then definitely there will be some tension. Yes or no? As we all know that the properties of tension in our previous classes. Yes or no? So the velocity of any 2 points on the string will be same. That means along the string. Na? For example, we have discussed like this. Consider here is the string and this point here is point A and this is your point B. Consider point A is moving some in this direction like this with some velocity v1 and it is making an angle theta 1. And similarly body B, let's say, moving in this direction making an angle theta 2 with velocity v2. Then we already learned that the velocity along in this direction is nothing but v1 cos theta 1 and over here is nothing but v2 cos theta 2. Are yes or no? ये properties में पढ़ाया ना मैं? Okay, so velocity along the string is always same. If this body, let's say this body A is moving in this direction, that means along the string, let's say by 10 meter per second, and definitely body B along the string will be moving with what? 10 meter per second. Yes or no? Or else the string will get what? Brooks. Yes. Similarly, acceleration along the string is also constant. That means same. Both the bodies will be having what? Same acceleration, same velocities. Distance between point A and point B always remains what? Constant. Yes or no? Okay. Explain yourself. Okay. So in that constraint motion, write the first heading, that is what? Pulley constraint. Okay. Now listen to me. So in pulley constraint, we are going to study this pulley constraint by 3 different methods. Okay. So we are going to deal with here 3 types or 3 methods. कुछ भी लिख लो तुम्हारा मर्जी, or 3 methods or 3 types, whatever you want to write, you can write. And over here, that is what your first type. In first type, we are going to study when pulley is at rest. What is happening when pulley is at rest? Okay, shall I? So let us say example number 1. इधर सुनो पहले, बाद में लिखो. Consider here is your surface, and on this surface 2 bodies are being placed. Let's say this is your body B is connected with the string. Here is your body A. 2 bodies separated by whatever the distance is, connected with what? String. Massless string. Again we are discussing here is what? Massless string, and surface is what? Frictionless. Okay. Surface is frictionless, string is massless. Now consider this body A is moving in this direction by, let's say, velocity 10 meter per second. Velocity is how much? 10 meter per second, and maybe it is accelerating at acceleration is equals to 2 meter per square second. Accelerating constant, velocity either constant, velocity decreasing, whatever the scenario is. Okay, 2 bodies are there, body A and body B. Body A is moving in that direction by 10 meter per second. Velocity is increasing. Why? Because there is an acceleration. Okay, now if I mark a point over here, what is the velocity of this body? Let's say initially, let's say there is no acceleration. Okay, velocity of that body is moving with what? 10 meter per second. What is the velocity of this point? Obviously 10. Of this point, 10. The string is connected over here. The string is connected over here with what? Block. Are yes or no? then can I say that this point is also having the same velocity as the block? Yes. Okay. What is the direction of the block? Block is going in this direction. Can I say that this point is also going in this direction? With what? Same velocity, that is what? 10 meter per second. If I mark one more point over here, what will be the direction of this point and what will be the direction velocity of this point? Obviously, direction is here and velocity is also 10 meter per second. Yes or no? Similarly, if I mark one more point over here, can I say this one will be moving in this direction only with the same velocity? What will be this point? 10 meter per second. Obviously, this point is connected to what? Block B. Definitely, this block is also going with what? 10 meter per second. Yes. In this example, can I say that direction of point which is connected to the string, क्या बोल रहा है सुनो, direction of point which is connected to the block and the block both are moving in the same direction with what? Same velocity, that is what? 10 meter per second. As we all know that velocity at any point along the string remains same. Yes or no? If this point is moving with 10 meter per second, definitely this point also move with 10 meter per second. This point also move with 10 meter per second. How many points you want to consider on that string? All will be moving with what? 10 meter per second, but along the string. Yes. Because of that only body B is also moving in that direction. That means same direction along the string, that is what? 10 meter per second. Yes or no? Okay. If I change the situation like this, consider this is your example number 2. Example number 2. Suno pehla. Okay. Now consider here is a surface like this. So this is your surface. Okay, and consider here is one pulley attached. And this pulley is being having some string like this. This is your block B. Okay, and the same string goes over here. Now, here is the block A and this is moving with what? 10 meter per second. Now tell me, all points will be having the same velocity and this block will be moving with same velocity as 10 meter or not? सोचो और सोच के जवाब दो. If the direction of what the block and the direction of what the point which is connected to the string both are in the same direction, velocity never changes, both will be having what? Same velocity. What I want to say is this point is also moving in this direction. Are yes or no? These two are parallel to each other. Definitely these two will be parallel to each other. If this block is moving with 10 meter per second, this point also moves in the same direction by 10 meter per second. If this point is moving with 10 meter per second, at any point wherever you want to mark on the string will be moving with what? Same velocity, that is 10 meter per second. Obviously, these again two surfaces, that means surface and the string both are parallel to each other. Definitely, this one will also be moving with what? 10 meter per second. So, you can say like this, whenever the surface and the string and the block are parallel to each other, there is no component of the velocity. Yes or no? They will be having the same direction, the same velocity. I got my point? Right now. So, example number 3. Now, consider here is a triangle. And this one is making an angle, let's say 37 degree. This one is making an angle 53 degree. Okay, and consider here is one block. This is your block, first block. This is your second block. Let's say this block is going in this direction by 10 meter per second. Over here there is one pulley connected and this pulley is connected to this string like this. Okay. Question is, this is your A, this is your B, find velocity of B. Will it have the same velocity or different velocity? देखो angle भी different है. Come on. आगे answer सभी का? How many of you says 10? Okay, let's see. So, body A is moving in this direction, that is what parallel to this one, that is what 10 meter per second. Can I say that this and this both are parallel to each other? This point is connected to this block, and the block is moving with 10 meter per second. This definitely this point is also moving with what? 10 meter per second. Even if you measure at any points on the string, the velocity remains what? 10 meter per second. If this point is also 10 meter per second, definitely the point which is attached to what? The block is also moving in the same direction. That means in this direction. Are yes or no? That means it will be moving with 10 meter per second. Obviously, this block is also moving in this direction by what? 10 meter per second. Yes, very good. Acha, chalo iska bolo. Example number, let's say 4. And here is the situation like this. And over here there is a pulley, and this pulley is being connected to a string like this. Here is the block. This is your block B, and this is your block A. And this block is now moving with what? 10 meter per second. Find and velocity of B. Velocity of what? B, and tell me the direction of B also. Okay, chalo, come on. Sabhi ka aa gaya answer. Angle kitna le? 37. Okay, so this angle what we have chosen is 37. Okay, now tell me how many of you are saying that where the block B is going? First tell me. In that direction. Okay, so block B is going in this direction. Let's say velocity VB is over here. Then can I say that then this point is having a velocity 10 meter per second, this also having 10 meter per second, this also having 10 meter per second. At any point the velocity remains what? 10 meter per second. Are yes or no? Okay, so velocity is what? 10 meter per second. So can I say that this string is now moving in which direction? This string is not moving in this direction. String is moving in this direction. That is what? 10 meter per second. So this is the direction of what? String, that is what? 10 meter per second, and this is the direction of what? VB. Are yes or no? And the angle between them is what? 37 degrees. Are yes or no? Now tell me, how many of you have written the equations? VB ka hai? Where is the direction of block? This is the direction of block. Direction of string is in this direction. So this is the direction of what? String. This is the direction of what? Block. Are yes or no? Then can I say that if this is 10, then you will be having two options. You will be having what? Two options. If this is 10 and then this becomes what? VB is equals to. At this point, aisa dekho. This is your string, this is your block. This is your VB and this is your string direction, that is what? 10 meter per second. This angle is 37 degree. If this is your 10, then this one will becomes what? Okay, so this becomes what? 10 cos 37 degree. And this becomes what? Your 10 sin 37 degree. Okay, this is your first option. Okay, how many of you written this one? Okay, and this, consider this is your second option. Over here, that is what? Direction of string. This is the direction of block. This is your VB. And can I say that then if I take the component over here, two components will be there. One will be over here and one will be over here. Are yes or no? Then can I say that this is your VB cos 37? Yes. ये option correct है या ये option correct है? Over here you should be writing the equation like this. VB cos of 37 degrees equals to 10. Yes. Over here you will be writing VB is equals to 10 cos of 37. Okay. And most of you have written like this. VB is equals to that 10 and cos 37 is nothing but what? 4 by 5. That means this is what? 8 meter per second. Are yes or no? Similarly, and few members have written like this, then VB is nothing but this is what? 10 upon cos of 37 degrees, that is nothing but 4 by 5 again, that is what? 50 upon 4, that is what? 12.5 meter per second. Which statement is correct and which one is wrong? That is very important to learn this here. This one? Okay. where the actual block is going. Block is going in this direction or block is going in this direction? Who is the real velocity? VB is in this direction is the real velocity of the block. So always remember that this statement is wrong. This one is wrong. Never ever do this mistake. Okay, where the block or the body is going, that is your original velocity. We always make the component of our original velocity, na? Are yes or no? So this is your VB and this is your VB cos of 37, and this VB cos of 37 is equal to what? 10. This statement is correct. I got my point? समझ में आ गया? Always make the component of original's velocity, that is your block's velocity, not your string's velocity का component नहीं. Okay? Right on. Next example, whatever the example number is, now listen to me. So always remember what you have to do. Always take the component of what? Block's velocity. Are yes or no? Okay, now listen to me. One more same type like this. Consider this time the pulley is here. Consider this is your pulley. Okay, and this pulley is being connected with the string like this. This is your A. And this time the block is moving in this direction, let's say by 10 meter per second, and making an angle, let's say this one is 37 degree. Okay, now similarly this one is being connected here with one more block, that is your block B, and it is making an angle here, let's say 53 degrees. Okay, same, find the velocity of VB. Question is same. Okay, this time you have to remember how the blocks are moving. Okay, come on. Okay, shall I? Chalo, dekhte hain. So this is the direction of what? String. Then can I say that this is the direction of what? String. This block is going in this direction, that is what VB is going in the direction. If this angle is 37 degree, obviously this angle is also what? 37 degree. If this is your 10, then can I say this is your nothing but 10 cos of 37 degree? Yes, इसके दो component करो. This becomes 10 cos 37 and that becomes what? 10 sin 37. We don't want 10 sin 37. So this is what? 10 cos of 37. This is what? This 10 cos 37 is what? Velocity. Yes, velocity of what? String. Then can I say that this is nothing but 10 into 4 by 5, that is what? 40 upon 5. Are yes or no? Then can I say this is nothing but your 8 meter per second. Yes. So can I say that this string is moving in this direction by 8 meter per second. Sorry. Over here also 8 meter per second. Over here also 8 meter per second. So this is the direction of what? String. String's velocity never changes. If it changes, then obviously the string gets broken up. Yes or no? So in this direction, what is the speed of the string? That is what? 8 meter per second. Where the block is moving, actually the block is moving in this direction. Nah? Are yes or no? So this is your direction of what? VB. Are yes or no? So can I say that if this is your VB, then obviously it is making an angle 53 degree. Then this one is what? VB cos of 53. Are yes or no? So VB cos of 53 is equals to what? 8. Then VB cos of 53 degrees is equals to what? 8. Then can I say that this is your VB and cos that 53 is what? 3 by 5. That means 8 into 5 upon 3 meter per second. How many of you got this answer? Okay, very good. एक और try करेंगे, ठीक है? Come on. Okay, shall I the next example, whatever the example number is, same type? Okay. Consider here is one pulley, fixed pulley, and this fixed pulley is connected with what? Two masses like this. This is your block B, this is your block A. This is your A. Consider this angle is what? 37 degree. This angle is also 37 degree. Whatever the value of this angle. This block is going in this direction by let's say 10 meter per second. question is find the velocity of this block. First tell me where the block will be going. Yes, obviously in this direction. So this is the direction of what? VB. Tell me the value of VB. Come on. How many of you got the answers? Okay, very good, very good. Majority got the answer. So let's say this is the direction of what? String. So can I say if this is 10, obviously this is 37, this becomes 37, then this becomes 10 cos of 37 degree. That is what? Velocity of what? String. If I substitute the value, that is what? 10 into 4 upon 5, that is nothing but 8 meter per second. That means over here the velocity is 8 meter per second, here also 8 meter per second. Measure at any point on the string, velocity will become 8 meter per second. So this is the velocity of string, 8 meter per second. Now this is your VB. If this is your VB, then this becomes what? VB cos of 37, and VB cos of 37 is nothing but equal to what? 8 meter per second. So VB cos of 37 is equals to 8. Cos 37, again the value becomes what? 4 by 5. Over there it becomes 8 into 5 divided by 4. So VB is equals to 8 into 5 upon 4. That is nothing but once twice. That is what? 10 meter per second. Are yes or no? आ गया था सभी का? Very good. If I change the angle over here, that instead of 37, I can substitute the value, that is what? 53. This angle value will be changed out. Are yes or no? Okay, very good. Those who haven't got the answer, you can write. So next example, whatever again the number is. Now I will provide you two values. You have to do these two questions. सबको समझ में आ गया ना रे? Always remember, calculate, take the component of your original velocity of the block. Okay. So let's say the example is like this. Consider here is one strand. On this strand there is one rod over here which is connected from here to here. Okay. On this rod there is a ring like structure like this. Okay. And over here one surface is there like this. On this surface there is a block, and this block is what? A. And this is being connected from a pulley like this, and this pulley is being connected here to the ring. Okay. First tell me, if this block is going in this direction, let's say by 10 meter per second, if the block is A is going in that direction, obviously this string will be going in this direction. Where do this ring goes? In the upward direction. That means, can I say this is your B, then can I say this is your VB? Are yes or no? Similarly, take one more example like this. Same example, but slightly difference in that. Consider again, this is your rod. This rod is being connected from here, and what angles are? Okay. Consider this is your 37 degree, and this is also, this whole angle is also 37 degree. Okay. And now again the same ring like this. This surface is over here like O, and this is the pulley. Here is the pulley. This is the block. Block A is going in this direction by 10 meter per second, and this one is connected to this B. Again this angle is 37 degrees. This angle is also 37 degrees. Okay. Obviously, if this one is going in this direction, this block will be going in the upward direction. Angles are given. Question is find VB. Find VB. Find VB. Be quick. सभी का हो गया? दोनों भी हो गया? Okay, very good. So if this block is going in the direction by 10 meter per second, at any point on the string, velocity will remain what? 10 meter per second. Why? Because both are moving in the same direction. It is not making any angle. If this is 10, obviously string is also moving 10. Then can I say this is the direction of what? String, and this is the direction of what? VB. Then can I say that over here is nothing but VB, sorry, not over here, sorry. This is the direction of what? VB cos 37 degree. Are yes or no? And VB cos 37 is also equal to what? This velocity, that is what? 10 meter per second. Then VB cos of 37 is nothing but 10, and cos 37 is nothing but 4 by 5. That is nothing but 50 upon 4. That is what? 12.5. So 12.5 meter per second. Okay, answer. So always remember, if both string and the block are moving, that means both the whole block as well as the whole string have the same velocity. But in this one, there is a slight change. The block is moving in this direction, but the string is moving in this direction. Are yes or no? If this is 37 degree, obviously this angle becomes 37 degree, and this value is nothing but 10 cos of 37 degree. Are yes or no? If you substitute the value, that is what? Nothing but 8 meter per second. Okay. So 8 meter per second, that means string is 8 meter, over here 8, over here 8. That means at any point string's velocity is what? 8 meter per second. As we all know that this this ring will be going in the upward direction. If this string is going in the upward direction, this one becomes what? VB cos of 37 degrees. And over here, can I say that this VB cos of 37 degrees is nothing but 8 meter per second, or substituting the value, that is what? 4 upon 5. That means VB is nothing but 8 into 5 upon 4. That is nothing but 10 meter per seconds. So do I need any more examples on a fixed string? Fixed pulley. No need, na? So always remember that whenever the pulley is fixed, if both string as well as the block are moving in the same direction, their velocity will be same. If they are not moving in the same direction, like this example, over here block is moving in this direction, but the string is moving in the different direction. Are yes or no? So always remember to take the velocity for what? Block. And then take the component of the velocity of that block. Are you got my point? Okay, right on. Then we will move to type 2.